So, hello, Professor. My name is Davidson Tandanu with student ID 108990015 from ICS department. And in this video, I want to present you a topic that interests me and I have learned lately, which is called handwritten digit recognition. And this is also the final project of deep learning and Internet of Things course. And also in this video, I also comparing my method of handwritten digit recognition with another method so that we can know how accurate my method of handwritten recognition. So this this will be the outline of what I'll present in this video, which the first one is abstract, introduction of the topic, the literature review of this project, and then experiments of my handwritten digit recognition project, and also comparing my method uh, project with other familiar project, and then the application of the handwritten digit recognition, and lastly the conclusion. So the abstract. So in computer vision system, handwritten digit recognition is a complex task that is central to a variety of emerging applications, and it has been widely used by machine learning and computer vision researchers for implementing practical applications like computerized bank check, numbers reading, and it's an area of machine learning in which a machine is trying to identify handwritten digits. So in this project, I want to use the machine learning algorithms for the HDR problems by reviewing the existing methods we already use by now. And in this project, I also use the Modified National Institute of Standards and Technology, or short MNIST, digits dataset for recognition of handwritten digits using a CNN with TensorFlow approach. And I have evaluated the accuracy of the model against its digits from 1 to 9. And testing has been conducted by from the MNIST handwritten database. And so from the MNIST database, I extract 60,000 digits image for training, and then 10,000 digits image for performing the test. And my CNN has an accuracy of 96.8 with test performance. So we go to introduction. So uh, one of the most promising areas of artificial intelligence study is intelligent image analysis. And intelligent image analysis includes handwritten digits recognition as one of its concerns. And the field where research sub-area of handwritten digits recognition is concerned with developing models to recognize handwritten digits that have already been segmented. And this has been extensively utilized in numerous artificial intelligence fields, including pattern recognition, machine learning, and data mining. The primary use has been effective in building decisive system that compete with human performance and make significant progress toward enhancing traditional artificial intelligence systems. But not every aspect of this particular model has been examined for. Uh, so, and in recent years, there are some technologies that have been fascinating and challenging in research areas in the field of image processing and pattern recognition. For example, handwritten digit recognition. Uh, it helps to us one step bit closer to the era of automation process and improves the interface between human and machine in various applications. It began in the 1950s when there's a job that required converting data from various documents into electronic format. The process is taking too long and sometimes affected by errors, so that it started the development of handwriting recognition. Uh, the handwriting, the handwritten digit has its own standard for communication in 21st century, and the majority of times in daily life when this communication is used are known in the conversation and the recording for the information to be shared with people. And the variety of distortion in the handwritten character set are one of the obstacles in accurately recognizing them. This is due to the fact that different communities may use various handwriting techniques and drawing techniques to create characters that follow a recognizable pattern. So, mm, so the main goal of this my project is to provide a solution for handwriting recognition based on touch input, handwriting, and also handwriting recognition from live camera frames or picture files. And second one, also to observe the accuracies of the CNN to classify handwritten digits using various numbers of hidden layers and epochs, and to make the comparison between the accuracy so that we can ensure the effectiveness and reliability of the approach recognition and of handwritten digits. Uh, we also have some problems from the handwritten digit recognition. Uh, the first one is the first one is there's handwriting styles vary based on the writer. It is usually very difficult even for a human to recognize handwritten digits because of the significant difference of handwriting styles. And second one is there's a similarity between handwritten digits. Like for example, for 6 and 4, digit 6 and 4 may look the same digit based on the handwriting style of the writers. And similarly, 1 and 7 may look the same digit based on the writer. And third one is there is no perfect machine learning models that is suitable for and effective in recognizing handwritten digits. So different researchers use different models, but no model is perfectly suited for recognition of handwritten digits. This issue is focused in this project, and the efficiency and the accuracy of the proposed model is also evaluated. And the last one is the handwritten digits cannot be recognized by using fixed image recognition patterns because they are different for different writers. And we get into the literature review. So handwritten digits is one of the computer vision techniques that can be implemented by scanning the digital image and extracting the features by using neural network as the classifiers for handwritten digit recognition. And for the MNIST datasets, it consists of 60,000 digits from 0 to 9 that is used for training the digit recognition system, and another 10,000 digits that is for the test data. And each digit is normalized and centered in a gray level image with a size of 28 by 28 or also 788 pixels in total. And and also the basic convolutional network consists of three components. The first one is the convolutional layer, the pooling layer, and the output layer. Uh, but only the pooling layer is optional sometimes. And the CNN architecture with three convolutional layers is suitable for the classification of handwritten images. It consists of the input layer, multiple hidden layers, and a fully connected and an output layer. And as for TensorFlow, it is an interface for expressing machine learning algorithms. and an implementation for executing such algorithms. Uh, a computation expressed using TensorFlow can be executed with little or no change on a wide variety of heterogeneous systems, from mobile devices such as phones and tablets up to large-scale distributed systems of hundreds of machines and thousands of computational devices such as the GPU cards. So now we come down to the process, the experiment. So firstly, we import all the necessary packages and then into the program that we want to design, and then we load the MNIST datasets into the program for classification, and we check if the datasets are 60,028 by 28 pixels, and split the datasets into two sets, and then normalize and train the data, and also display the digit that we want to recognize. So this is the code that I programmed. The first one, we import all the packages into the program, and then load we load the MNIST datasets into the program for classification. And then we want to split the datasets into two sets, one for training and the rest for testing. And before normalize the procedure is executed, we display the image in binary. And then we normalize the dataset so that the datasets are ready to be trained. And then we want to resize the image in order to make it suitable to apply the convolution program. And also we have to create the neural network architecture and then compile and train the data. And after all the procedures are executed, we can display the digit that we want to recognize. So this is, and the objective of this work is to make a program that can be almost 100% accurate on recognizing digits that we everyday use from 0 to 9. And the program used for designing this program is Python. And then I use a dataset named MNIST as the data, and also my handwriting. And also for the most important part of my project is the classification, where convolutional neural networks are used, and the measurements are from the accuracy of the program itself, by training the program so it can recognize the handwriting with high accuracy. Uh, Compared with the method that I will compare after this method got higher accuracy than the other method. And here on the screen is the of the prediction, which I draw by by myself on Paint, on application Paint. And as we go to the comparisons, I did a comparisons on another method of handwritten digit recognition. And the method that I compare is called decision tree classifier. And that method is using Kaggle as the dataset, while mine is MNIST with 70,000 datasets, with 60,000 trained datasets and 10,000 test datasets. And the difference with Kaggle datasets is that it has 42,000 datasets, which 21,000 is for trained datasets, and the other 21,000 is for the trains dataset. And in my handwritten digit recognizer, I'm using TensorFlow with CNN as the classifier and image the digit pixels, while the decision tree classifier use the digit image pixel as features vector, and decision tree as classifier for handwritten digits recognition. And the accuracy I got from my experiment project is 96.8%, while the decision tree classifier only get 83.4%. Uh, and if we come to the applications, these are some of the applications that utilize the handwritten digit recognition. For the first one is for police that use to detect the vehicle numbers. They use for managing car traffic or finding as unresponsible drivers. And the second one is for post office for arranging letters, so it makes them easier to send the letters to the receivers. And and for bank, they use for reading text. And the last one is for archaeologists that's used for historical document preservation. And the conclusion and for future work. So the conclusion in this project is that I use TensorFlow for machine learning that recognizes handwritten digits. The machine was trained with MNIST datasets, which contains 60,000 training datasets and 10,000 testing datasets, and the result shows that my project achieved 69.8% accuracy. And the most important part on my project is the classification where convolutional neural networks are used. And I've used TensorFlow with the neural networks for handwritten digit recognition, and using also the MNIST datasets. And the experiment result shows that this method is effective enough in recognizing the handwritten digits. And for future work, from the project that I've done in this experiment, I learned how to design a program that can be executed with high accuracy and also efficient. And I also hope that in the future I could add the recognition of characters such as from A to Z alphabets. And I think that's all. Thank you.